don't care. I don't care.
Okay.
I really don't give a fuck.
It's St. Patrick's Day.
We really don't give a fuck. It's not a major holiday.
It's really not, bitch. You act like it's fucking Christmas or something. Fuck you and St. Patrick's.
When a man opens up, when he really opens up, don't you use what he said when he was open to prove a point when you want to win an argument. You will never hear the full story from us ever again. And we'll start say stuff like this. How are you? Good. I ain't good, but I just ain't telling you. Women, let me tell you something. Men are not emotionless. We have deep emotions. We just don't know how to express them. And let me tell you, if you make us feel unsafe, you'll never hear from us again. If I tell you something in a moment of vulnerability and you use it against me in an argument, you can forget me talking to you forever. And you keep talking about he quiet, he shut down, he's in his man cave, he won't open up, because when he did open up, you shut the door on him.
Do you feel depressed? Do you feel depressed?
I don't feel nothing. Nothing. Dead. Empty.
I don't know, Tony. It's like just the fucking regularness of life is too fucking hard for me or something. I don't know.
Someday soon, you're gonna have families of your own. And if you're lucky, you remember the little moments. Like this. That were good. There I am smiling. Still, I gotta be the same clown. Come from my friends, my family, and our brave front. My wife prays to God. What kind of God does this shit?
Did you know that men are 4 times more likely to take their own lives? Because men face extreme pressure and loneliness, and it's a struggle for us to express ourselves emotionally, as we face societal pressure to uphold emotionless, hypermasculine facade. But it's up to us to change that. And that's the goal of Men's Mental Health Month. Check in on the men in your life, because you never know what they may be holding in. If you feel like no one cares, go to the comments of this video and you will notice that people do. So bro, hang in there, because it will get better.
Now, the government has launched its first ever men's health strategy, asking men across the country to share their views on how to close the life expectancy gap. We spoke to Men's Health editor Scarlett Wrench about what this could mean in real life and what men's health really needs right now.
We know that men are disproportionately affected by a lot of health conditions, whether that's cancer, type 2 diabetes, heart disease, obviously more likely to take their own lives than women. I think there are lots of reasons why men find this quite a difficult topic often. So we know that men are in touch with their GP slightly less frequently than women as well, and are more likely to delay seeking help until symptoms are perhaps a little more severe. There have been some studies that have shown that a kind of a pressure to tough it out and a sense that they should be trying to find ways to creatively solve their own problems.
This new men's health strategy aims to tackle some tough challenges, from physical illness to mental health and why men don't always reach out for help. It's a chance to rethink how services support men at every stage of life.
There have been some quite good programs that have been focused on trying to reach men where they are. So I know there have been a lot of quite successful programs bringing educational materials into settings like sports settings, also like barbershops as well. So I think a lot of it is just finding different ways to reach people and talk to people outside of those kind of more obvious public health messaging channels.
Mental health is a major part of the picture, especially with suicide rates among men under 50 still alarmingly high. Experts hope the new strategy will bring real focus to prevention and support.
I think obviously there's been a huge amount of progress in recent years in terms of raising awareness around men's mental health. I think there are still lots of demographics that messaging hasn't quite reached yet. I think that's where sort of certain celebrities talking more openly about their mental health has been really beneficial as well, because we have been able to get, on some level, a lot of those kind of voices in the space that maybe didn't exist before.
Men's health varies a lot depending on where you live. Factors like local services, lifestyle and social conditions can all affect how long men live and how healthy they feel. Understanding these differences is key to making sure support reaches those who need it most.
Did you know that it was Men's Mental Health Month? Or did nobody tell you about it? June is Men's Mental Health Month, and it's important because so many people have no idea that this is even a thing, because just like many men in this country or around the world, they feel invisible. And the ultimate irony of it is, right now, Men's Mental Health Month is invisible. Very few people are actually talking about it. There is a substantial portion of our society that are isolated, they are desolate, they are friendless, and many of it is because of the pressures that our culture has put upon them. Men are not encouraged to share their emotions, and what happens is they bottle them up. And what happens when you bottle things up? Eventually it has to be let out and released, and that can be in the form of anger, it can be a form of rage, frustration, short temperament. That is a plague that is coming across our society. But for men, it is okay to be mentally strong. It is okay to open up that you are going through a tough time. But there's a lot more love than you will ever understand. One of the great tragedies of humanity is you never know how much love is actually directed your way. When your voice pops into somebody's head, they smile. You never see that. You don't. But it's there. I promise you. For Men's Mental Health Month, send somebody in your life, a man, a lot of love, and a big hug.
After the losses of many of my friends now, raising awareness for men's mental health. So I have set up a fundraising day on the 31st of May, Tudor Rose and Upner, where I've got loads of people from around, so people from Sittingbourne, Maidstone, we've got TMS at Maidstone, we've got Kai the Cake Lady, Tristan Ingram, Molly Collins, everyone that's grown up around the area, they've all put in to make sure that we can raise enough money as possible. And obviously after losing 3 friends already to suicide, it's something that needs to happen. We need to change something.
And you know, we should say we're very sorry for your losses as well. Why? Obviously, it is really impactful on you know, the family members and those around them. I was wondering if you could take a moment to just tell us a little bit about your friends and remind us of what they were like.
So, I had to breathe in. So, it's hard because they've all come from different aspects of my life. Like, Liam was really young, really bubbly, really fun, and you wouldn't ever think that that would happen to him. And then you've got Kev, he's a doorman, he's big and strong, and you never thought that he'd just, do you know what I mean? And that's it, he couldn't take any more. And the same as Jamie. Jamie was a massive part of my life, his childhood friend, and growing up we sort of all become a little bit more distant, but it doesn't change anything. It's taken such a massive part of my life away, and it's like, we need to change it. I'm 31, I've got a 13-year-old child. If we don't change something now, they were all different ages, how are we going to stop anything now?
Why do you think it's so particularly difficult for men to seek help? Is that a societal thing, or is that a lack of support at the sort of medical professional side of things, or is it just a combination of many issues?
I think there's many things, because females, I've said it before, will have a whine and will talk and will get it out, whereas men don't. They worry about, they've got to go home to their families and they've got to get enough money in, and there's so much stress there with men than there is women. You think 3 in 4 men die from suicide, so you've got 4 people and 3 of them already committed suicide. Like, it's just not fair. There's not enough help. There's not enough help at all. Men Talk in Sittingbourne, they started in their garden in a shed, and that's why they're one of my chosen charities, because if we can give something to them to make it bigger, to get that word out, we're gonna, and since I've started talking about this online, they've come forward and they've spoke to additionally over 10 of my friends already. There is people that have reached out to me on TikTok. I'm sorry, I'm having a little cry now.
No, bless your heart.
There's
Please,
people that have reached out to
don't
me on
worry.
TikTok, and they've even said, like, people I don't even know, and they're like, let's share it more, let's share it more. And why should it just be for a week? Is it only a week in that year? Sorry, a year that men are going, okay, cool, I can't take it anymore. It's not, it's ongoing. Why are we not putting more, not just in Medway and not just in Kent, all over? We need to do something, and I'm not going to lie, I'm going to do as much as I can, but I can't do it on my own.